What's going on, Genshin gamers? Sam here, back at it again for another video. And in today's video, I wanted to give my thoughts on Dehya and why I think she won't be as bad as we all think. So let's get into it. So Dehya, I'm not going to be talking about her multipliers, like the specific numbers. I'm not going to be showing them. I don't want to get in trouble. But I do think we are jumping the gun a bit on, her multipliers, her scaling, how we think she's going to be garbage. And I have two characters that I want to compare of why I think this is the case. So let's go. So the first character I want to talk about is actually the most recent character, and that's Alhaitham. If you'll remember, Alhaitham had a very similar beta experience. His multipliers were initially very high. Hoyo changed them drastically. Everybody was freaking out. They're like, oh, Hoyo never makes a good male character. He's trash. They completely nerfed him to the ground. Then he comes out. And I don't know about you guys. I might be biased because I really enjoy this character. He's probably one of my favorite characters. But I think we can all agree he is a very, very strong, very solid character. He's probably the best Dendro driver we have, like specifically for, aggravate spread and or hyper bloom reactions. Like, he is a fantastic driver. He's really fun. I mean, that doesn't matter for, damage, but I think we all can agree that Alhaitham is very strong, and we were freaking out because of the beta numbers. Now, the other character I want to compare is Kuki Shinobu, and I think this is much more of a telling comparison. Kuki Shinobu, when she first came out, was very, very, very niche, and I would say kind of mid and underwhelming. It was cool that she was Electro and she was a healer. We never really had that before. But her team comps were very limited. I mean, you could throw her with Ito because Geo and Electro kind of have some symbiotic reactions, crystallize, etc. You could put her in Electro Charge and like Taser teams and it worked well. But it was very, very niche. But then Dendro comes out, and then there's Spread, Aggravate, Hyper Bloom. Kuki now, after Dendro, such a fantastic character. I mean, like, her usage has skyrocketed because of Dendro. Now, obviously, we know we're not getting another element to make Dehya better, but I think what we're going to see is future characters that are going to make Dehya better. And I think we've seen this, and I think this is the trend that Hoyo wants to go with, is they're going to make new characters, whether it's a 4-star or a 5-star, they're going to make previous characters better. I mean, we just saw this with Farazan. We kind of had this similar instance with maybe Mika. So I think this is kind of the trend going forward, and it's unfortunate that Hoyo is, maybe releasing characters that aren't at their maximum potential upon their initial release, but they're going to get better in the future because of other characters. I mean, if you think about it from a business perspective, Genshin is, heading to its 3rd year anniversary, right? Most people, unless you're a new player, but I'd say most people nowadays are relatively veteran. They understand reactions, they understand scaling, multipliers, etc. So they're very savvy with their primos. So, Hoyo being the business that it is, they're trying to figure out how to maximize their revenue. And I think it is releasing basically unfinished 5-stars with the intention of releasing future characters that are going to make them significantly better. So that's just my thoughts. So I think Dehya, I think we've jumped the gun on her. I still think she's going to be a really strong character. She might not be the most broken character at her initial launch, but I still think she's going to be really good. Like, for example, I think if you put her in a similar team to this Hu Tao team where, you have Hu Tao, obviously Xing Chou's not going to work with Dehya apparently, but if you just have like Bennett and Kazuha to swirl Pyro, and then this spot is flexible, I think Dehya is going to do plenty enough damage, right? You're going to pop Bennett's burst, swirl with Kazuha. This could be Zhongli, for the shield and the shredding, and then you just pop Dehya and go crazy. So I think Dehya is going to be perfectly fine. I think if you want Dehya, you should go for her. If you like the playstyle that you've seen, if you like her character design, if you like her personality, I don't think you should be swayed at all by, the leaks, her pre-release stats, because everything is subject to change upon her initial release. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give my thoughts on Dehya. I think we're jumping the gun. I think we're freaking out a little bit too much. But let me know in the comments. Are you still going for Dehya? Are you still hyped for the Pyro Mami? Or have you been swayed and you're going for future characters? But that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys all so much. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.